you doing, baby boy? You gonna go outside, baby? Go ahead. Come on. Come on, come on. What's up, Facebook? I want to come up here real quick. Finish getting ready for my day. Or go out and run and do some errands. I've got my base on, I got my brows on. I just put my eyeliner on. And now I'm going to do my eye look. But I need to set my eyeliner first. And I'm going to be doing my work out of this. My Anastasia Beverly Hills Alyssa Edwards palette. Very colorful palette. You can get a lot of very wearable daytime looks, some colorful looks with different deepening colors here. I want to talk about something that's kind of been in me to talk about that I just haven't really done it on my platform before. And that is one thing everybody likes to say, oh, how they like my makeup looks and all this, that, and the other. I watch a makeup tutorial to help improve my makeup techniques, and I've been doing that since she's been going live. And what I find is, number one, the person that I watch is Juanita Gibbs, and I share her tutorials on my wall. She is African American. Number one, I want to share the fact that you can learn from anyone, no matter what skin tone they are, because I've had it said to me, why are you watching her for when it's different? And I'm like, no, it's not different. Makeup application is the same, no matter the skin tone. It's different shades, but it's the same application process. So I want to start there. So we can learn from anyone, no matter what their skin complexion is. I have learned a great many techniques, tips, tricks, and application methods that have helped me improve how I apply my makeup better. So that's been one thing that I wanted to address, that no matter the skin tone, you can learn from anyone. Application is the same. Color-wise, yes, it may be different, but application is the key component. Now with that out of the way, every technique that I do, I have learned from her, by watching her, and her giving me personal tips and tricks because of my face shape, my eye shape, that need to be tailored to me. Like I said, I had my base laid before I came live. Today I did a little different. I did not put on a primer today. I put on my serum. I put on some spray, and then I put on some lotion. I have finished this poreless putty primer that was so highly raged about by people, and I'm going to be honest, it was lackluster for me. I wasn't going to try to form an opinion until I finished it, but this did not do what I needed it to do. So I will not be purchasing this again. Now, if it works for you, fantastic. This does not work for me. I didn't care for it. It didn't feel the pores like I wanted it to. So I will not be purchasing this again, because this was supposed to be a dupe for the, what's it called? The Tasha Silk Canvas Primer, which is like a $52 primer. And this is $6 or $8 at Ulta. Not the same. I've not tried the Tatcha. Probably not gonna try the Tatcha unless I find like a small travel, smaller size, because I'm not paying $52 for a primer that doesn't work. So this I will not buy again. Now the primer that I have enjoyed in the past is the Catrice. It's pink and it says it's for pore filling. And there was the Wet n Wild one is okay. It doesn't do what I want it to, but it's okay. But those are, they're okay. So like I said, I'm using my Anastasia. Whoops, brush fell out. I'm gonna go into this, and I'm gonna go in with this color right here. It is the shade Supreme, because it's a pinky brownie transition shade, and I'm gonna start with that one to get my shape with. I'm kind of gonna do the look like I had on yesterday. I may do something a little different, not for sure, but this is what it's gonna be today. I'm getting ready to run out and do some errands. I should have put down concealer. Too late. Now this palette is a Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, highly pigmented, and it can be very costly depending on where you get it from and if you pay retail for it. I did not pay retail for it. They retail for $45 at Sephora, and even on their website. This one ain't paying no $45 for no makeup palette, that's for sure. I found mine at TJ Maxx. I've seen them here in Greenville, and I have seen them at the Rocky Mountain one when I stopped to there on my way from my doctor's appointment one day. And they had them, and they were retailing for their 20 bucks. I had seen online where TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and all them were starting to get the ABH palettes in, and they had the Riviera palette, and I did not see that in any TJ Maxx I went into. So one day I went into the Marshalls here in Greenville, and they had the Riviera palette, and I was thrilled to death that they had it. And I picked up that palette, but I gave it away because I really wanted to gift it to someone that is a makeup enthusiast, so I did that. So now I have laid down the first shade of Supreme, which is this one, and now I'm going to go and deepen it in my crease with this Texas Made pink. I'm going to go in with that one in the deeper part of my crease to deepen the color, and take it up into that Supreme shade some. When I did this look yesterday, I felt very summery, very springy, very, I want a pink lemonade kind of feel. So that's, because it's still warm outside, I kind of still want to do something like that. Ooh, hot pink. I want to take the Supreme shade back on that big buffer blending brush and kind of smooth out those edges of that hot pink Texas made that I just laid down. And speaking of Texas made, I'm gonna do this real quick. One day last week, I had, on my way to work, a flat tire. And I pulled over on the side of the road, and lo and behold, someone stopped to help, thank God. Because most people, in my experience of when I've been stranded on the side of the road, they have not stopped. And the young guy, because he seemed young, he was in his 20s, his vehicle said he was from Texas. So from Texas made, that reminded me of that a little bit. And I'm glad he stopped. He got the donut off underneath the vehicle and put on the vehicle that I was driving and got me back on the road to work. And I was very grateful for that. Now I've laid the Texas made in the crease, going back over it with Supreme to kind of blend out the edges so it won't be so harsh. See how it deepened the crease? So now I think I want to take and on the outer put a little bit of Beyond, which is a little bit of a deeper pink, almost purpley. I did not do this yesterday, so I want to try it today. I've not really messed with that shade a whole lot, so I want to try it today. So we're going to take Beyond. Ew, lots of fallout. I don't like that. Lots of fallout. Got fallout. I should have put this down. Put down some white powder to catch the fallout. Okay. Because, honey, that Beyond color has got massive fallout. Good God. That's ridiculous. It's a little pinky purpley. Reminds me of Texas made a little bit, but not a whole lot. Alright. Shaggy on my nerves. Okay. I'm gonna put some blue out there. You and your homies might be lying to chalk. Alright. I'm going to deepen that out later. So I have laid down Supreme. I put Texas made in the crease. And I have deepened out the outer with Beyond. So now I want to go in with Brick Road. The yellow. And put that all over my inner crease. Just to have that little pink lemonade type vibey look. And this yellow is popping. And I'm going to have to go back over it with Texas made. Because I'm so screwing that up. Situation, they got me. Gotta live a normal life. I've been raised. Gotta be down with the hood team. I'm an educated fool with money on my mind. Got my 10 in my hand and a gleam in my eye. Let me see if I can put a glitter over it, make it pop a little better. I'm 23 now, but I live to see 24. The way things is going, I don't know. And as she always talks about in her videos, the reinforcement of color, once it's lost, is important. So basically what I'm doing is going back over the crease with, sorry about that, with Supreme. So there's nothing harsh about it. What is going on in the kitchen? I got to learn when nobody's here teaching. Alright, so I think the only thing I'm going to do different today that I didn't do yesterday is to smoke out the bottom lash line with Unicorn Tribe. And that is this purple color here. I'm going to do that today. Didn't do that before. Going to do it today. So I'm going to take that and put it right up here. Ooh. Just smoke that out with Supreme. So now that I've got Unicorn Tribe, I'm just going to buff it out so there's nothing harsh. And they all kind of blends together. Okay. So that's that. Now I need to hit the brow bone, and I'm going to use headliner up here. Where to put it? I don't think that's the one. That's not it either. Maybe it is. You know, Rico. They come be upstairs. Alright, that kind of smooths out the outer of Supreme so it's not as harsh. Plus it gives me more eyelid looking, because I have recessed hooded eyes that are a nightmare to do this with. The person that I watch for her makeup tutorial, she goes live every other Thursday and Sunday nights at 8 o'clock. I highly recommend anybody who wants to improve technique, improve application, get inspired to play with color, to watch her. Her name is Juanita Gibbs. She has a page. It is facebook.com/butterflybeauties7. That is the link. I want to see if this glitter will sit on top. Can't really see it there. A little bit, not a whole lot. Going in with the color Inspire to lay over the yellow to give it a little bit of a pop. So I laid down Supreme as my transition shade. I put Texas Made in my crease. Then I put Beyond on the outer V. put Unicorn Tribe underneath and smoked it out with Supreme. Then I just put Headliner all over my brow bone. Then I just laid Inspire all over the gold or Brick Road shade that I laid from the inner corner out. So I want to deepen the outer a little bit, and I'm going to go in with this beast color here. Now black is a very, ooh, Lord have mercy, Jesus. It's a tricky one to play with. But I'm going to pop this right on the outer, and I'm going to blend it in just a little bit. So it'll make my eye look whiter. And then I'm going to go back over it with Supreme to blend it out a little bit. Because I don't want it to just be a little pop of black. Now see how that gave me dimension? And then let's smoke it out with Supreme. Or blend it out. Soften it. So that's that. A little bit more Supreme. And then I had placed my eyeliner on before, and I set the crayon eyeliner with Beast also. So that's pretty much my eye look. For today. Alright. So I used most of the palette, not all of it. So now I just need to put some highlight on, some mascara on, put a lippy on. Oh, that's what I need. I didn't do my inner corner highlight. I need to do that. Let's see. What am I going to use? I'm going to use my Old Faithful. I'm going to go into my Tarte palette, and in this shade Pearl up here, I'm going to do my highlight. And then I wore a nude lip yesterday. I'm gonna use this Rimmel Wonderlux Volume Mascara. I wanna be down with you. Time. I just stabbed myself with the mascara. But I love her little trick that she told me about getting that off. Okay. Alright, that little drop of mascara that I got on my, should be dry. This is a little sample spoolie thing that they have at Sephora or wherever. Or if you have a spoolie that's clean, use it. Let it dry. And you can get flyaway mascara off. And I usually layer mine. So I'm going to go over it with the High Fiber from the Believe Beauty now. because it says it's supposed to give the illusion of falsies. But anyway. Black just soften it up a little bit. There we go. Of course, that light is awful. Alright. Alright, since I've got a very nudie, not nudie, pink-ish thing going on, I think I'm gonna just wear my nude lipsticks today. And then go out and do my errands. I think I'm gonna wear Can't Relate today. To keep it neutral. Okay. Alright, this is my final look. Have a good one.